Political earthquake in New York City. Terrible tragedy at the airport in Louisville, Kentucky. Political earthquake in New York City. Zohran Mamdani won the mayoral race in the Big Apple. It is a sensational win, which has caused a couple of historic perspectives. The one is that he will be the first Muslim mayor to be in charge of the 8.4 million people metropolis. He is also the youngest mayor since more than 100 years. And remarkably, it was the highest participation in the election since 1969. Nearly 2 million New Yorkers voted. That, of course, gives Mamdani a mandate who was 8 percentage points ahead of his main rival, ex-governor Andrew Cuomo. In his victory speech, he promised that he will fast implement his wide-reaching agenda, which he has promised many free things for New Yorker, including a rent freeze, free daycare for pre-K, free buses, also supermarkets with cheaper groceries that will be run by the state. Unclear is his position on the NYPD, the police, if he really wants to implement cuts here. It is a very interesting and, of course, socialist agenda he wants to implement. Of course, he is a member of the Democratic Socialists of America, who was running as a Democrat here in the mayor race. Here in New York, there are still concerns on the side of the Jewish community, obviously, with 1.3 million people, the largest community outside of Israel. There were always concerns because of some statements that Mamdani made towards Israel, criticizing it, calling the war in Gaza a genocide. He was also participating in protests with the Gaza movement, the protest movement against Israel. Many Jewish people here in New York have stated that they might even leave if Mamdani becomes mayor. Now he probably needs to stretch out his arms towards this community. The other question is, he wants to finance all his programs with taxing wealthier New Yorkers more and bigger companies. Of course, many experts think that many of those people, taxpayers, will rather leave than pay. That would possibly cause a financial crisis in New York, and then the city could change in the wrong direction, certainly not the one that Mamdani is envisioning. But for now, he is celebrating. It is a very decisive win. He also became, with his political talent, one of the new stars within the Democratic Party, and everybody is watching exactly what the next move will be. Shortly after an attempted takeoff, it exploded in a fireball. The massive jet could never reach much of height after the takeoff. Clearly visible in videos were that one of the engine was already burning. Then a few hundred yards later, a gigantic crash, which unfortunately killed many people on the ground as well. The death toll stands now, with about 24 hours after the accident, at 9 dead people, 3 on board, the entire crew, and obviously 6 people on the ground as well. And tragically, there are many more missing in this community that has been impacted by this crash. It was filmed by people on devices. There are videos in the internet. They are showing a gigantic fireball. They're showing the jet breaking apart. The airplane was on its way, was supposed to fly from Louisville, Kentucky to Honolulu in Hawaii. That's why it was fully tanked with 120,000 liters of kerosene. That explains the gigantic explosion.